Okay, this video is a little different. I'm not sure why I filmed it in portrait mode, or parts of it were in portrait mode, parts were not. There was editing done. All that to say that this video, it's also the most wardrobe changes you'll see in a video, so pay close attention to that. It was just a long, drawn-out process. I switched my reverse osmosis water system here at home from a different system to this Watts zero waste RO system, and it's zero waste because it actually backfeeds the distillate back into the hot water line, but we'll get more into that later. Anyway, this video covers the installation of the system. I talk about it, and then a little bit of a summary at the end when 6 months later I changed these filters. So stick around and enjoy. All right, so here we are in my basement. We're gonna replace the filters in my reverse osmosis water filter. There's a filter pack. It includes a sediment filter and a carbon filter, and I'll show you all that stuff once we get it out of the system. So let's go over there and do my system here. This zero waste system has 2 canisters, and the replacement part that I bought has 2 filters, but this picture has 3. As I was diligently reading the instructions, and it said move on to stage 3, and I was like, wait, it's stage 3? I don't have 3 stages. And then there's this little fun bit that's like, hey, if you own a 4-stage system, it will not have a 3rd stage. A 4-stage system has 2 vertical housings instead of 3. So a 4-stage system has 2 filters, but a 3-stage system has 3. So I don't get that, but let's look more at the instructions and see what we find. Okay, well, here's the answer. I mean, it is 4 stages, so it only has 2 filters at the bottom, but it does have 4 stages, 4 filters, quote unquote, overall. So there's the filter packs here. Include the membrane, which is the magic behind the RO system. We've got the inline final filter, that's the 4th stage, and then the membrane is the 3rd stage, and then there's the carbon and the sediment filter, which are the filter pack that I showed you. So phew, got that figured out, but still, just the instructions threw me for a loop there. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to take these filters off, but I don't know where the tool is, so we'll see how it goes. Good thing I didn't know that tool, that I don't know where it is. I'll find it. The problem is, the tool is lost somewhere here around the house with another set of filters that I just got frustrated and couldn't find, and then ended up buying a whole new set because I'll use them eventually, but it will be an exciting day when I find that one. Okay, here's the old carbon filter, which you can see now it's darker, it's wet. So the carbon filter in there, and these don't look as like nasty as I thought they would, which is fine also, because I mean the water that filtering is treated water from the city, so it doesn't look nasty either, but all those little chemicals and dissolved solids and whatnot are in there still. So here's a look-see carbon filter, old and new, but this one is just not used yet, so it's not dark like the other one, whatever. Okay, so same thing, it's just an empty cavity, and you drop the filter in like so. It's the same on both sides, it has a little gasket. So drop the filter in, there's a little ring to make sure you have it placed right, and then we'll put the filter back on here. Fully in the frame now because I can see myself, because I'm just too old to do these videos. But I mean, not too old to make them, but too old to do them correctly. So then I'll open this up again. Okay. Oh, you can hear the water flowing. There it goes. Nothing's leaking. So that's great. And then last thing, I'm going to plug this pump back in. Okay, and hooray, here comes the water again. It will need to take a minute till it regenerates itself, but hooray. So I don't know if I ever did a conclusion video, or maybe I can't find it, because I installed this originally and then one of the little valves here was broken, which is why I have this whole other set of filters that I do not know where they are. But that was many months ago, and here we are now. So it's just humming away in the background, and yeah, I've been really happy with it so far. And it's been generating water. It's not been generating waste water, which is great. So it's a reverse osmosis system that has this little pump, and it feeds the distillate back into the hot water line using the hot water heater as a buffer tank. But the problem is, here at my house, I don't have a hot water tank. I have a tankless. So I haven't done the math. I mean, I tried to do the math. I haven't gotten too deep into this because, you know, water is not compressible. I don't have an expansion tank. I wondered if I'd have to put one in, or if I'd see just, you know, adverse performance in any aspect. The one thing I've noticed is that the pressure does build up here in this mop sink, which is where I wash filters and things. And when I turn on the hot water there, it is slightly more pressurized than it used to be. But I haven't really noticed anything else. So the system runs, it fills up the tank down there for storage for RO water. It dumps the wastewater back into the hot water line. And this is, you know, there's a little backflow preventer here. So it's great. It's a great system if you're into highly filtered water, which you know I am, and not generating wastewater, which also you know I am. Then yeah, I've been real happy with this. So it's just gonna continue to hum away here in the background.